Have you ever heard of a PS2 game that you play using just your voice? Well guys, this is Lifeline. Released in 2003, it's a survival horror video game developed and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 2. Set in the near future aboard a space hotel attacked by unidentified monsters, the game follows the player as they direct cocktail waitress Rio Hohenheim to safety, while searching for the player's girlfriend Naomi, as well as the source of the monster infestation. Lifeline's defining aspect is its voice user interface. The vast majority of gameplay is conducted by using the PlayStation 2's microphone to issue commands, which are interpreted by the game via speech recognition to control Rio and dictate her movements and actions. With that being said, let's see if this game was a huge win for gaming tech back then, or was just too frustrating to even play. So, a quick little disclaimer before starting this. It's a PS2 game. It was, released in 2003. So going into this, I don't expect much. I expect it to be probably troublesome, a lot of issues. So just want to say that just from the very beginning, before we even start this. Alright guys, we're diving right in here. The story for this game is exceptional. Aliens on a space station? Who doesn't love that? Survival horror is one of my favorite genres, so I'm a little bit biased there. The story background is pretty much just hotel space station, aliens attack. The game opens up with our character locked in a room with access to most of the space station systems, at least enough to see and hear around and open doors and stuff. Our girlfriend's missing and we can't help, but we can use a survivor to get help. We find Rio, the main character, stuck in a holding cell because of a security officer. At least that's what she tells us. This is where the game actually begins. You can open her cell using the ship systems and immediately start using the voice interface to move her around and direct her. The game gives a map of most rooms with labels on most areas of the room. If there's a table in the room, it'll say table, and if there's a bed in the room, it'll say bed, etc, etc. If you go over to one of these places and there's an item there that you don't really know what it is, and you keep telling Rio to get it. Purple luggage.
What should I check?
Look at the purple luggage.
I'll go out into the hallway.
No! Purple luggage. Using different words and stuff. Eventually Rio will actually ask you, is this what you're talking about?
Are you talking about this?
And kind of get a verification of the item. When she does this, the item will actually pull up the name of it, like a little label, and it'll tell you what it's called. That way you can say what you're talking about. It seems like many of the main issues of the game, or more rather with the voice recognition, is speaking clearly. Silver suitcase.
Suicide. Don't be stupid. There are people who are counting on us.
I didn't say suicide. And saying the right names of things. But in the tutorial of the game, it specifically says that that is one of the major things you want to be careful of. Speaking clearly, using the right terms or words, and if you don't know something, then just say the basic shape of it. For being voice recognition software from 2003, it works actually pretty well. And where the technology lacked, the game mechanics make up for it, making for an enjoyable gaming experience. So the combat system is a little weird to get used to, but not because of the reasons you think. The first means of protection your lady Rio finds is a pistol. The battle scenes are a little chaotic at first. It took me a couple encounters to realize the correct way to tackle facing these enemies with Rio. Most enemies have places to attack, like weak spots. Those places will wound and break off pieces of the monsters you fight, dealing massive damage. Fighting this way feels more choreographed and streamlined, but using voice-activated controls still make the combat sequence very nice.
Red eye. Red eye. Red eye.
On the surface, it seems like a fun, innovative style of game. The PS2 had a lot of strange games and peripherals, so playing a PS2 game with your voice kind of follows suit. I'll be digging into this game further in the future with a live stream or a let's play, so I hope to see you there. Yo, if you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button, dude. It helps us reach other people and it helps the channel grow. I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. I hope to do more of it. I know this was a short one, but this is my very first style of this type of video. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Apex the Okie out.